All right, good afternoon, folks. Ben Luna here with you alongside Lawrenceburg, Lawrence County EMA Director Shelton Barnett. And we've come outside the studio today because we've got a little bit of a wintry mix that's occurring this afternoon. And Shelton, that's only going to make things a bit more complicated for folks as we head through the duration of this afternoon and evening.
Oh, yes, yes. The already treacherous driving conditions, when you get this snow that gets packed, turns to an ice pack, then that on top of it, this stuff, when the liquid starts hitting there, it makes, you know how ice is when it gets wet, it just gets slicker. So we're seeing that on the roads as we speak. That's something that I want to caution people about. The roads are so slick, the black ice is going to just appear where you can't see it. I want to caution people on their driving. Slow down, take your time getting there, choose the best routes. If you don't have to go, don't get out there. However, at the same time, we're telling you that. We got a couple other messages. I'm still in a phrase from Lawrence County Fire and Rescue Director Tyler McDowell, neighbors helping neighbors. Folks, check on your neighbors.
Absolutely.
Especially your elderly. Check on those guys. As we start getting closer to it, I resemble that remark. You know what I mean? There's times when I can't do things like the younger guys can, and I understand where it's at. So we've got these elderly that it's hard for them to get out. In fact, I'm fixing to make a food drop right now because the driveway where this lady is at, even her family, their vehicle won't make it up the driveway. So we're going to run that groceries out so she can make it. Check on her. So I encourage everybody to do that. Also, think about the water situation right now. If it goes above freezing, don't leave your faucets dropping. One, it's going to cost you some money. Two, the big thing is that it makes it harder on our utility systems to be able to keep up. So we don't want our utility systems getting into the point where they're having issues. So if you can just cut that water off when you don't have to have it on, that's an important thing for our community. The worst thing we can do is have our water levels get down, and then of course we talked yesterday about the fire that happened over in Giles County. You know, that's for those guys to be able to perform that magic, putting those fires out, they got to have that water, and that's an effort between the utilities and the fire guys. So, you know, we don't want to be just wasting that water when it won't freeze because we're above freezing. And
you know, this is the time where we can come together and work together best as a community, yes, and not against each other. Because, I mean, if you look, and this is while we're outside, there's several inches of snow and now compacted ice still across the better part of our viewing area. Yeah. Shelton, this stuff's going to be around for a while.
Yes, unfortunately, with the temps, we're going back down into single digits tomorrow night.
We are.
So this stuff's going to lay around, and it's going to be slick. You know, I encourage people, you know, if you've got to have stuff and you got to get out, I mean, you just got to. But if you don't take the chance.
Stay in.
Not only do you do that the harm to yourself, but you're also loading up these guys that are volunteering their time on fire and rescue. Our ambulances are already covered up, let alone us throwing something other, you know, situations going. You can hear, could have heard the paging going off in the background there. They're taking a call now. So, yeah, just think about those. Think about the community working together. Don't forget, neighbors helping neighbors. You know, let's get out there and check our neighbors. Even if it's nothing but a phone call and say, hey, are you all right? That is important. Especially after you've been cooped up in the house for the amount of time that they have. They can't get around good. You know, they may just be needing just to talk. That's big, but make sure they're still warm. If they're not.
And since we've been out here, the precipitation has picked up quite a bit.
Yes.
So
you can probably see it.
Yeah.
Those of us that wear glasses and not a hat.
Yeah. But folks, like Shelton said, neighbors helping neighbors. Take this opportunity. Let's all be in this together.
Amen.
All right. Shelton Barnett, Lawrenceburg, Lawrence County EMA, thank you for coming by.
Thank you, sir.
All righty. Stay tuned. We'll have more coverage of the winter storm of 24 on the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.